delicious. Normally on the main channel I have spoken about Shamima Begum, but today we're going to be doing that on this channel because it concerns politicians that have been involved with Shamima Begum's claims and desires and wishes to come home. Most recently, the current Home Secretary, Priti Patel, who once said she would support bringing back the death penalty as a deterrent and likes the idea of workhouses. She has said that there is no way that Shamima will ever be allowed to return to the United Kingdom, even with her desperately in need of mental health care, or as she claims. I have done several videos on this person, and there is a playlist I've linked below for the whole Shamima Begum nonsense. The cliff notes of the story are quite simple really. At the age of 15 she left the United Kingdom to go join ISIS. At the age of 19, after losing everything including the war, she begged to come home. The then Home Secretary, Sajid Javid, said no, and revoked her United Kingdom citizenship because she posed, as he believed, a threat to the United Kingdom. This did not make her stateless as many claimed, it instead made her Bangladeshi only, who also don't want her back. So she lives in Camp Sunshine in some area in Syria. The quote of Priti Patel saying no comes from The Sun. The full quote reads, "Our job is to keep our country safe. We don't need people who have done harm and left our country to be part of a death cult and to perpetrate that ideology. We cannot have people who would do us harm allowed to enter our country, and that includes this woman. Everything I see in terms of security and intelligence, I am simply not willing to allow anybody who has been an active supporter or campaigners for ISIS in this country." And I have to say, I fully support what she has said. In my mind, Shamima Begum, while not a threat anymore, is a criminal, and she must be punished by the laws of the land where she committed the crimes. Enjoy your time in Syria. It's going to be a long one. Shamima Begum recently came out and said she now hates ISIS. "I am still young, I do not get sick. That is not my problem. Mentally though, I'm really bad way. I need therapy to deal with my grief. It's so hard. I have lost all my children. None of the people I'm living with here know what I've experienced. They are not like my school friends who I could always talk to. There is no mental health provision." And on the part where she said she hates ISIS, she says, "I hate the dollar so much. I hate these women and what they stand for and what they believe in, and that they think they can terrorize anyone who does not share their views. When I came to this new camp, a lot of dangerous women thought I was on their side, but it was a facade to protect me and my son. Now they have figured it out and they hate me." Somewhat hypocritical for someone to join a cult, movement, ideology that is so renowned for being intolerant of other belief systems. So leg to stand on when it comes to criticizing, you have none. Over the time that this has been going on, there were a number of MPs that supported her return to the United Kingdom. You had Ben Wallace, who wanted her to be brought back so she could, instead of being prosecuted there where she committed her crimes, be prosecuted here. You had Rushanara Ali, who wanted the Foreign Office to consider public safety, but also did want her to come back. And you had Jeremy Corbyn, who just wanted her to be returned to the United Kingdom. Why are you always on the wrong side of history? I'm very confused. As far as what Priti Patel has said, I 100% support it. I supported that Sajid Javid was the one that revoked her citizenship, since he himself is also Muslim. No statement could have been any more emphatic than having someone of your own faith take it away from you. I hope this is the last time we discuss you. I think if you were allowed back in the country, it would be because of someone who is emotionally pulled or swayed, or a caretaker prime minister, which I would not support in the slightest. You brought back would cause undoubted problems, and you'd more than likely end up getting killed. Not that I'm supporting that, I'm simply stating what would happen. You now have a reputation and a name and a legend. And finally, there were some people who did criticize the government, MPs as well, for revocation of citizenship because of the argument of grooming. And there is an argument to that. She was groomed as a child, but that's it. It stopped there. Once she became an adult, all her decisions were adult. She believed she was nothing more than a glorified baby maker. Nice to see your version of the NHS in Utopia was so damn good.